Your goal now is to speak in phrases, not whole sentences. You may be noticing that we're talking about the music of your voice. We're starting now to listen to what it sounds like and what the emphasis should be as you speak in public. The reason we want to concentrate on it in this technical way is that when we stand to speak in public, if we speak too quickly, all music drains out of our voices. We tend to stand up and speak too quickly, and once we speak too quickly, we just don't have the same music we have, that same expression, as if we slow the pace down and speak more deliberately, and then let the language ebb and flow. So even though we're now instructing you to figure out how to speak just a phrase at a time, perhaps only a few words at a time before you finish a given sentence, we're not saying you should speak that way through an entire address, through a long topic. Language ebbs and flows, which is part of why it's so wonderful and fun to be able to speak extemporaneously, that is, in a structured improvisational way. You can make choices that become interesting and artistic or more emphatic. Let's talk now about the individual words inside the phrases that we're speaking. Our goal is to begin a sentence, work our way through that thought in phrases, and then end it by walking down the steps of intonation. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. We leave a pause, and then we start a new sentence. So we're thinking now of sentences as undulating musically. We want to figure out how do we emphasize the words inside the phrases to make our point, to make the audience understand what's really important. So for example, if I'm standing in front of a group of people and I'm giving them an update on some matter, I might say, "She never promised the shipment would arrive by Tuesday." And it sounds like I mean a certain thing. But if I go back into that sentence and something was really important about the person who made the promise, I would say, "She never promised the shipment would arrive by Tuesday." Or "She never promised the shipment would arrive by Tuesday." Now we can start to pick apart language, phrase by phrase, and make our intent really clear. So as we work our way through any given thought, the way we emphasize words lets our listeners know what our attitude is, what we want the outcome to be. We might say, "If your authors sign a contract with that particular phrase, they are giving away their ebook rights." So we want to say exactly what we mean instead of if you let your author sign that kind of a contract, they're giving away their ebook rights. There's not enough information embedded in that sentence for your listeners' brains to know what's important. We need specific words to be emphasized. We need ideas to be kind of inflated as we elongate the words and make them vivid, more memorable. And we do that by making a vowel big. If you let your authors sign that kind of a contract, they're giving away their ebook rights. We can now hear all the consonants. And I'm not saying that it should be theatrical or over the top in any way, but this is what emphatic language sounds like.